passing. I don't care what you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian style, this ain't no last dance. Way past, way. You know my ex, cause he validate me. You never check, I don't want no receipt. I ain't get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Find my how the time change. I'm still playing the victim, and you still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see it. I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, she could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never sit where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lust too much, I hit my nut and room. Third day, pop out the tone. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all the violence, give me dysfunction. I like when you come, nigga, stay the whole night. I like when you hide, never tell me I'm wrong. This my past can't escape me, my pussy precedes me. On my all the time change, you still talking about babies, and I'm still taking the plan B. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see it. I'm blind. Ratchet, niggas want me to attack you. Put the hood on, all they calling me cashes. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. And everything to get no fasting. I don't care what you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian style, this ain't no last dance. Way past, way. You know my ex, cause he validate me. You never check, I don't want no receipt. I ain't get possessed, let my spirit speak freely. Hey, my past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. Find my how the time change. I'm still playing the victim, and you still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see it. I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, she could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never sit where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lust too much, I hit my nut and room. Third day, pop out the tone. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all the violence, give me dysfunction. I like when you come, never stay the whole night. I like when you hide, never tell me I'm wrong. This my past can't escape me, my pussy precedes me. On my all the time change, you still talking about babies, and I'm still taking the plan B. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see it. I'm blind.
Hello, beautiful people. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Stu Queen B's Thoughts. I'm Stu Queen B, and this is my channel. We are considered the world gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. Some of us are also millimeters, okay? We stand on business. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. I just popped up to see how everybody was doing, see what was going on, and make sure everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. But I see everybody might be outside enjoying the weather. So, since everybody may be outside enjoying the weather, or some other people may be live, I don't know. But that's okay, because that ain't my business, right? So, nobody may not come through, but if you do, and you catch this on the replay, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I would truly appreciate that. And I wanted to just chit chat with the folks today and see how everybody was, how what was going on with the folks, okay? And to talk about a couple of things. One of my things I wanted to discuss was I had an issue the other day and my laptop wasn't acting right and I could not update some things that need to be updated. And I think I might have ran folks from away from my channel. I don't know, but it is what it is. But that's okay because everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's just how I feel about it. I know people probably are feeling strange about the live I did the other day, and that's okay as well. Um, but I think everybody has a right to voice their opinion about something if something is irritating them or stressing them the hell out. So I had to speak my piece on that. Um, also, the double tap the screen. Well, you can only double. I think they could double tap it. I'm not sure if they can over here. I thought they only could do is hit the like button. But if they can double tap, good for it. Double tap the screen. That'll work for me too. But yes, I just wanted to talk about what's going on in this world, um, and what we need have to look forward to. So I really wanted to have a real hometown discussion and just, hey, Auntie Linda, how you doing? I got to give y'all the walkthrough song too, and I keep forgetting. So my apologies for that. So let me give y'all the walkthrough song while I'm sitting here paying attention. Okay, hold on, turn that down. Give y'all the wonderful walkthrough song. Okay. When I walk through, I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chop a rain, get a up shot. When I walk through, yeah, she found that who brought you. Twins in the beans once again, yeah, I brought two. When I walk through, okay. Hey, Auntie Linda, I'm okay. Bored and tired, but that's how life moves. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to make sure everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving and check on people and see how everybody was doing. And for my newcomers, some people don't realize I change my picture a lot. When I run across an art picture that I love, I will snatch it and use it as my avatar. So that's what this is. Everybody know that my main picture usually has my crown on my head in my picture. But your Thanksgiving was good, Josh. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I really am. I'm glad to hear that. And like I said, I just popped on because I wanted to see what was going on the YouTube streets, see how people were doing, make sure that y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and just discuss a couple of things that I know that need to be talked about. So anybody that comes through, y'all have the right to leave your comments down in the comment section. I would truly appreciate that. I wanted to talk about, I know people are like, oh my God, the election is over, but the election may be over, but the chaos and confusion hasn't started yet. So I wanted to have a discussion about what the outcome of that election has done, and people don't realize that they have done. So at first I was like, nah, I'm not gonna feel bad, but then I was like, you know what? I don't feel bad for people because people chose who they decided to choose, and they're about to find out. They're gonna mess around and find out. F around and find out. I wanted to say the words, but I'm trying to be nice and not cuss before the timid and bark. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I ain't mean to yawn in y'all ear, but yeah, I'm still tired. I didn't really want to get up, but I had to get up for a little bit, so I'm up. But it is a lot going on, and I need people to be aware of what's going on. I wanted to talk about that. Then I wanted to talk about Let me see. It was something I wanted to share. Where'd it go? Stay crazy tail. Let me stop that because it's not going where I want it to go. But anyway, like I was saying, I want everybody to realize that we have a lot of work to put in. And I know that people of color, well, black folks, I'll say, because I can't even say people of color, but I know black folks are always playing Captain Save a Ho or whatever they want to call it. But we have to think about our grandchildren and our great grandchildren dealing with this world because it's not going to be a fun world for a good 4 years. And I hope and pray that everybody that took their time to get out and vote made sure their vote counted because there is so much confusion and disruption going on. And we have to be well aware. I know people don't like having those conversations or those tough conversations, but talking about this election is a conversation that needs to be had because we have a lot of work to be done. Like I said, we have to make sure that in 2026 that people really pay attention to who they're voting for, who they can put in those state seats, those county seats, those county, state, and federal. We have to be mindful and careful who we pick for those positions because the people that Donald Trump is picking don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, and they're going to run this country straight into bankruptcy in less than 2 years. If y'all think I'm lying, try me. Y'all are going to mess around and see some things that y'all never thought could happen in your lifetime. Okay. And I'm going to share a couple of things that people may need to check out, pay attention to. I'm going to share Roland Martin's video. Hopefully he won't strike me and I'm going to shout him out because I am a member of his channel. And also because there is a lot of things that people are not paying attention to. And these to me are some of the biggest issues we have. So people think everything is a game, everything is a joke. I promise y'all it's not going to be a joke when things go wrong. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay. Give me one second. Because I want to share this video with y'all. I want y'all to pay attention. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I want y'all to see. Yeah, I'm going to go to this. I want y'all to see. Since nobody's in the room, I'm going to save it. I'm not going to save it, but I'm going to show y'all some stuff that might blow y'all mind that y'all might not have paid attention to. So, since the world is in an uproar, and anybody to come through, please hit the like button. I would truly appreciate that. I know people got other things to do and places to go, but I'm going to leave this here anyway, just so y'all can listen and pay attention, okay? Because there is so much that we have to worry about while this man is in this office. I want my people to realize what some people think of us. And it's not funny, it's not hilarious, or any of those things. Okay? Let me move this down some because I'm going to show y'all regardless of who's in the chat, who's not in the chat. Hey, Cece, how you doing, love? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate that. But I'm getting ready to show y'all some stuff that y'all need to pay attention to. I don't know if y'all can read the title of that, but that says F.U. Robert Kennedy. What is it? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Okay. Roland Martin had to blast. And shout out Mr. Roland Martin for this video. Hopefully he won't strike my channel. But I want y'all to hear this mess. This is what people think other people of nationalities think of us. Well, no, excuse me. This is what white people think of us. Let me say that. I think Auntie Linda left. She might have had to go mod or something for somebody. I'm not sure. But I want people to pay attention to what this country has to look forward to. So let me be quiet.
Ways you can make kids resilient against it. And the way you do that is by giving them a great education so that they know that they have potential. And the other thing is to give them business models, role models, and opportunities within their own neighborhood. You know, Black men who are running barbershops, who are running bars, who are running dance studios, who are running local businesses, restaurants, etc., and who are part of that community. And when I was a kid, my uncle was the first Irish Catholic president of our country. And when he ran for president, there was a tremendous resurgence in anti-Catholic sentiment in this country, and a resurgence of the Ku Klux Klan. I remember crosses being burned when I was a kid against an anti-Catholic president. A lot of other, I was called a Mick, a mackerel snatcher, all these anti-Catholic slurs when I was a kid. But it never bothered me. If somebody called me that, I would think that guy's got a problem. But I didn't think I have a problem. And that because I had a great education, I had a family who loved me, I had role models in my country, I had confidence in my own future. Oh, those kind of things had no impact on me. And that's the kind of resilience that we want to give the Black American children, so that they have so much confidence in their own future that when they do encounter the inevitable racism, that it will bounce off them, that they'll be, like the Avengers.
He said the inevitable racism. Now, the fact that he feels that we should still have to deal with racism in 2024 is bananas to me. But listen to the shenanigans that this man gonna say. And again, shout out to Mr. Roland Martin from the Black Star Network for his content. Okay, I gotta put the my sign up there, but I forgot it. So let me throw this up here real quick before I forget again. Where'd it go? Everything said in this video is alleged, and in my personal own opinion, I'm using information from Mr. Roland Martin, and it is covered under the Copyright Act of 1976, Section 107. Is for use for criticism, commenting, news reporting, and teaching, and scholarships and research. I'm using this for criticism, comments, and reporting, because people need to know what the hell this country has in store, what that man has in store for this country. I can't either. Listen, let me finish playing this, because this man blew. I wanted to punch him in the face when I saw it.
They'll be immune to it. And then we don't have to stop racism altogether, because we're never going to be able to do that. But we can have children that are not affected by it, that don't internalize it, that don't see it as their problem. They see it as the person whose racist problem.
That man is a pure D fool. You hear me? Talking about some, they'll come immune to it, like we should, like racism is never gonna go away. So don't even think about trying to get rid of racism, because it's not going nowhere. It's here to stay. Just know it's here to stay. Okay, and y'all just have to deal with that. But your children shouldn't have to internalize that either. Why should our Black children not have to internalize people hating them for just because they black, and they're different shades of brown? Why? Why do we have to let people hate us, and we have to accept people hating us because they are stuck in their evil ways and they don't want to let go of racism? Okay, I'm just confused. The shit makes no sense to me, and it's bananas to me. There is another one I wanted to show y'all. Let me see, where'd it go? Because I promise y'all, this stuff is crazy to me. Okay, it's crazy to me. Let me take down my damn banner. I almost forgot to take down my damn banner. Anyway, I've got to take my banner down, y'all. Apologize for that. But I'm trying to find this other video. I want y'all to pay attention to the things that are going on and what we have to look for. Like, it's not a joke. It's not a game. Like, these people really want to take us back to slavery. Something I'm not doing. Okay, I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I didn't come into this country. Well, excuse me, I was born into this country. I didn't come into this country. My ancestors were born here. Okay? That's who was born here. Our ancestors. But that don't mean we should sit still and let anybody just say anything to us. We have paid and brought more into this country than anyone else. We have bought into this country. We have paid into this country. There are family members we have had sacrificed their life for this country. And I know people get offended when I say this, but I have said this for the longest. I told my son, don't ever think about serving in no army, no services, because they don't care about you already. And I have learned from my own cousin that served in the war. They'll show you they don't care about you. They will show you they do not care about what you got going on in your life. All they care about is being rich, because that's who's in that White House now. Rich people that don't know they ass from the holding ground, rich people that have no moral compass, rich people that look at black folks as if we are the lesser of, and we don't have to worry about nothing. And I don't understand it. But I'm trying to find this video. Where did it go? All right, let me go to Roland Martin channel. Hold on, y'all, because it's about to irritate me. Okay, because I had it, now I lost it. Let me give y'all some music so y'all ain't sitting in silence while y'all wait for me. If y'all wait for me, okay. Let me give y'all some music while I look for this live that I thought I had saved to the side that I don't. Why do they just show me these stupid YouTube content creator? I don't want to see that. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me go through my watch list. Nope. I want y'all to see this. Where did it go? Oh my god, I can't find it. This is annoying. I do not want to play anything about her on here. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. What's her name? Let me give you some best moments of Jasmine Crockett. Okay. But for them to sit there and say our children shouldn't have to worry about anything. My maternal great grandmother was the breakfast. Exactly. And they act like they was here first. They wasn't here first. First of all, they act like they ain't trying to steal this country. They stole this country from Native Americans. That's what they act like they didn't do. And how you gonna find a land that's already here? How you gonna find a country that's already here? That's all I want to know. How you gonna do that? Somebody tell me that. Oh, let me give you this one. Cause I love Miss Jasmine Crockett. I don't know about y'all, but I do. And when she start lighting their asses up, I'll be in heaven. I ain't gonna lie. So let me play Jasmine Crockett, because they had to tell people like these people are really crazy, y'all. I promise y'all, they are nuts. They are absolutely nuts. I'm not gonna front and pretend. Let's see if we can get this one acting right. Okay. Oh, it closed out completely for me. Okay, not bad. Let's see. Jasmine Crockett. So like I just want people to be aware of what is going on in this world. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to do any of that things. But I want y'all to know that this country is in trouble.
Yep. Okay, Ms. Crockett.
So many of you know that I practice law, but some of you don't realize that I actually was a business major out of Rhodes College in Memphis, Tennessee. And the emphasis that I got in my business degree was on finance. And as I traveled the country campaigning this election cycle, one of the things that I talked about was...
Oh, before I forget, shout out to Forbes Breaking News. This is from Forbes, and it was online, and I found it on YouTube. So I'm sharing this with y'all from there. Okay. Let me get back to playing this.
Was this idea that in finance, we always promote of diversity. If you know anything about a portfolio, the one thing that you want to do is make sure that it's as diverse as possible, because at times certain stocks will perform better than others, and they will exemplify various strengths and weaknesses. And together, a diverse portfolio is usually what any good finance person would promote. They wouldn't promote that you solely invest in vanilla wafers, believing that that is going to be the strongest portfolio, but instead they may want to add some chocolate cake and some Twinkies into the mix to make sure that we have the best portfolio, because there will be different preferences by different people. And again, there will be different strengths. But as I sit here and I think about what we say and what I'm hearing as it relates to diversity when it comes to anything outside of making money, and to be clear, we are losing GDP every time we try to push back on this idea of diversity, because all of us bring something different to the table. But you consistently said over and over the word oppression, and every time that you said it, it was almost as if I was hearing nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, she ready to eat their ass up about this daggone. Them talking about, I'm so sick of top white folks talking about all of a sudden now they oppressed. This shit is bananas. Y'all are oppressors. How you gonna be oppressed? Child, bye. Okay, now let me finish playing this because they are hilarious. Let Jasmine Crockett eat their asses up, okay?
Because it seems like you don't understand the definition of oppression, and I'd ask you to just refer to Google to help you out. Oppression is the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control. That is the definition of oppression. And so as I sit here as a Black woman who practiced civil rights, let me tell you the reason that my colleagues wanted to make sure you understood the same Black history that your side of the aisle wants to delete out of classrooms is because you can then misuse words like oppression. There has been no oppression for the white man in this country. You tell me which white men were dragged out of their homes. You tell me which one of them got dragged all the way across an ocean and told that you are going to go and work. We are going to steal your wives. We are going to rape your wives. That didn't happen. That is oppression. We didn't ask to be here. We're not the same migrants that y'all constantly come up against. We didn't run away from home. We were stolen. So yeah, we are going to sit here and be offended when you want to sit here and act like, and don't let it escape you that it is white men on this side of the aisle telling us, people of color on this side of the aisle, that y'all are the ones being oppressed, that y'all are the ones that are being harmed. That's not the definition of oppression. You tell me the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment that you've had, and we can have a conversation.
You can start with Exodus.
The final thing that I will say on this particular issue, two things. There's an article from The Guardian, and it is a little old. It's from 2021. So I apologize. But it said that back then, just 3 years ago, white men represent 30% of the population, but 62% of office holders. These are the issues that we are constantly looking at and recognizing and trying to say, is this just? I can't even tell you how many white men have served in this chamber, but I can tell you that I am only the 55th Black woman to be elected to Congress. And so when you want to talk about history and pretend as if it was so long ago, it wasn't. Because again, I am just number 55. Finally, when we start to talk about what do these numbers do, as we're trying to say that diversity, equity, and inclusion is the problem, the reality is that when it comes to
what blows my mind is people will bring their behinds to a country or never worked for this country, never gave back to this country, dated people from other races and nationalities out of other countries. They tickle me because I'm like, how are you mad at certain stuff? But it's your fault that shit is in that order. Just like the demon they're going to let in that White House in January. He always talking about his people, but you don't date regular Caucasian people. He date foreigners from another country. But it's the same for him. Like, they don't want us in this country. But he wants to get people from New Zealand and all those white areas to bring them to this country. That's not going to happen because in those other countries, they have free health care and other stuff like that they don't have here. And then people would never come here. this United States is under attack, and if people ain't paying attention, something is wrong. So, I have one more thing I wanted to share. But what irritates me something terrible is that people don't realize the damage they have done. The damage they have done to this country with the shenanigans they have put out here. So, let me play this for you. They love to lose Martin Luther King words all the time.
Welcome to
Turn that off for the commercial.
Oh, Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will distribute the amendment to all members.
Okay.
The damn oversight committee
This gonna take a minute.
with they disrespectful tales. Again, this is
Okay.
full
Mr. Chairman.
break.
Well, yeah. Yes, you weren't here yet.
Reserve
Ready?
point of orders. Point of orders reserved by Mr. Higgins. We're distributing the amendment.
Okay, thank you.
I need y'all to really, really think about what is in store for this country. Ask yourself questions. What's in store? Because we got a lot of stuff going on that's going to happen that we ain't going to have no control over.
to HR 8706 is offered by Ms. Presley of Massachusetts.
The amendment is considered read. I now recognize Ms. Presley.
Mr. Chairman, my amendment seeks to ensure that this legislation does not erase or ignore the undeniable history of systemic racism in our country. It adds a section to the top of the bill that is a straightforward acknowledgement that, quote, the federal government has implemented policies that perpetuate systemic racism, end quote. Systemic racism refers to a network of public policies, institutional practices, cultural norms, and social structures that work together to maintain racial inequities. This is not a matter of opinion, it is a matter of fact. It originates in the founding of this nation and has implications to this very day. Our government has been deeply intertwined with the system, from enshrining slavery and the Three-Fifths Compromise in the United States Constitution to implementing redlining, segregation, and other discriminatory policies based on race. Now, I know that talking about the existence of racism in America makes some uncomfortable, but remember, this is a bill that you all brought up. So to my colleagues, let me just say that acknowledging these truths is not an act of blame. It is an act of responsibility. We must take responsibility. If you are serious about ending reverse racism, you need to acknowledge that it exists in the first place. And that means voting in favor of this amendment.
Child, she put them out there, and I was
Young
hot
lady yields back.
to get them, girl.
I'll
This
recognize myself.
word.
Oppose the amendment, which adds a rule of construction to the bill's amendment to the Civil Rights Act to state that nothing in the bill should be interpreted as denying that the federal government has implemented policies that perpetuate systematic racism. Nothing in the bill speaks to the issue. Therefore, no rule of construction is necessary. I urge my colleagues to oppose the amendment. Any other members seek recognition? Seeing none.
They're about to run this country. Hey, Jay Bliss. Yeah, child. Jasmine be on it. She be always on it. What's up, King Bliss? How you doing, love? Yeah, I'm having a real conversation. Yes, indeed, having a real conversation. Since it ain't nobody really in here, I'm going to finish doing what I was doing. But I'm going to give you your walkthrough song, though, first. How about that? How was your Thanksgiving, love? Where'd it go?
When I walk through, I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she found that who brought you. Twins in the bins once again, yeah, I brought two.
Okay. Yes, walk through. Yes. Nobody's in the building. So I said, since nobody's in the building, and I was in here for a little bit with Auntie Linda and them, I said, you know what? Since nobody's in the building, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about. Ate too much. Child, listen. I was home in the bed with an attitude. But I'm talking about the things that we're going to have to deal with in this country come January 18th. I want people to really pay attention at what is out there, the truths, the lies, all that. Now, this is the Oversight Committee holding a hearing on legislation. And most of them Caucasian fellas don't want to hear none of this mess because they don't never want to admit that it's racism in this world, which is insanity to me, especially when your constitution already calls black people 3/3 of human. Okay. 3/3 of a person. Again, still human. They act like we not human. So I said, I'm going to put a little out there and let people see how they really, really feel about us. Because a lot of people don't follow Roland Martin. A lot of people don't follow Jasmine Crockett. A lot of people don't follow certain people or pay attention to what they do. So I said, I'm going to make me a day and I'm going to sit and talk about it. If I talk to myself, that's okay. But it will still be out there. People can still come and watch the video and listen to it. They can do all that if they choose to. If they choose not to, that's okay. Okay. But I think people need to know. I think it's a lot of things that we all need to know. And some people take it for granted. Like real people, black, especially people of color, need to realize your parents fought and gave their lives to be able to vote. And I know when I was younger, that didn't faze me. But as I became older and I pay attention to the process, and I know we're all but numbers to them, I understand that. But I also understand that this government does not care about people of color. They only care about people of color when they're working for them. I have a problem because a lot of Mexicans, I don't know, maybe if they're separated also in their country, in Mexico or not, but Mexicans baffle me because I don't understand how you could vote for somebody that wants to ship you and your family all out this country, send you to a country you know nothing about. If you had kids in this country, they shipping you and your kids out of this country. I need people to pay attention to what is really going down. Like, it's not a joke. I think people say, oh, he's going to be president. That's going to be fine. But no, he doesn't want to be a president. He wants to be a dictator. So I said, I'm going to put my portion out there and show what I see. And I be wanting y'all to let me know what y'all see. Because, again, this country is crazy. And all these tariffs that's about to be on our products, that this man tries to do it, it's going to cost us. People think they broke now. Baby, some rich folks might be poor by the time that demon get finished playing around in that White House and putting them clowns in charge of shit. The White House ain't no telling what it would be. It technically should be the Black House since it was built on the backs of black folks. I'm just saying. That's my personal opinion, my personal thoughts. But I'm going to let this video play because I need y'all to hear these people. I swear.
The question is on the amendment number 2, offered by Ms. Presley. All those in favor?
Yeah.
All those.
I'm sorry, I can't be recognized.
Are you seeking recognition
Yes,
to speak?
yes, Mr. Chairman.
I thought we'd already recognized you to speak. I guess somebody, can you yield, somebody yield Ms. Presley time?
May I?
Fume?
Chairman, yeah, I would yield time to the gentlewoman from Massachusetts.
Mr. Fume yields his time to Ms. Presley.
Yes, Presley.
Ignoring systemic racism will not make it go away. By supporting this amendment, Congress can acknowledge a truth and set us on a path to fairness, justice, and progress for all. If Republicans are genuinely interested in denying racism exists against Black people, Indigenous people, and all people of color, it is a reflection of your values and explains the policies they put forth, including this bill. Now, we acknowledge that progress has been made. The progress is real and worth celebrating, but that doesn't mean that our work is done. Recognizing injustices and their impacts is essential to building on that progress and ensuring that it lasts. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Any
Sound is fuzzy.
further discussion? Seeing none? Yes.
I just want a point of clarification here. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Is it better now?
We are addressing, this bill is being proposed
Let me know if it's better now.
to address reverse racism, yet we're not willing to acknowledge racism.
Which is a point? What are you doing here?
I'm asking for clarification. If the bill that, the amendment that Ms. Presley is proposing suggests that we just simply acknowledge that racism exists, and the fundamental point of your legislation is to deal with reverse racism, then I should ask you, what are we doing here?
I would assume you're asking Ms. Presley the question.
No, I'm asking you.
You might as well ask Ms. Presley the question.
Well, maybe I should ask the author of this legislation, Mr. Cloud.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I was reading.
Okay. Just trying to get clarity here. If we cannot agree that racism exists, but this legislation you're proposing is to deal with reverse racism, why are we here?
Okay, because that's getting on my nerves. But like I said, I just want people to pay attention to what's going on around them. I need people to pay attention to what's going on in the White House. The troubles we gonna have is gonna be plenty. So I'm gonna need people to make sure that they are getting their meditation on. And the reason why I say that is because we are going to come into some spaces and some places where we are going to run into a bunch of racist people. Now, it may not happen it may not happen all the time, but we have to fix our temperament a little bit to keep ourselves safe and sound. That's all I'm saying. And I know it sounds like kowtowing, and I ain't telling nobody to kowtow, but I do want people to be cautious. You're going to have to start minding yourself to be cautious of the police even more, because he wants to give them immunity of any actions that they cause against people of color or anybody. That's what he wants to do. He wants to make sure all officers have full immunity, no matter what they do, and to whoever they do it to whom, they ever do it to. So that is a lot that's going to have to be talked about. I know people don't want to talk about it. They might not want to hear about it. But I watch the news. I've been paying attention. I listen to what that demon says. And he don't mean this country no good. I don't care how much he lay up in the bed with Putin and them. I don't care. It ain't going to lead us to no good. They know he is easily manipulated. Easily. Because he's stupid as a rock. And he will do anything anybody tell him to do. So, and then you have the racist, and I'm not saying all of them are racist, but I'm talking about the racist Republicans that are backing this fool. They're in it for the money. They don't care about nothing about this country. They're in it for the money. Half of them old as hell, shouldn't even be still in office. Just like the Supreme Court, they need to shift that up some more too. But like I said, I wanted to bring that to people's attention. Check out Roland Barton and find out some more news, because I'm telling you, he pops up with a lot of stuff. I will say that all day, every day. And that's where I mostly get my news from. And I check out Joy Reid. I was going to play Joy Reid, but I'm like, nah, too long. Live's almost an hour anyway. And I don't have no sounding board. So I just wanted to bring that up, because I'm not going to let stuff just sit there and not talk about it, because that's important as far as I'm concerned. It's more important than drama on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or any of that. Because I'm getting a little nervous. The closer it gets to January, I'm a little nervous. I don't even live in a place where there's a bunch of Caucasian people, but it's still, you could be in a store and somebody say something flippant to you, you be ready to knock them upside their head. I know I would be anyway. Because that's why I said I ain't built for slavery. I'm just not. So I just wanted to have a little chit chat about that and get some opinions. But maybe somebody will leave their opinions in the chat when the live is over. Hopefully that. So I'm gonna send y'all out with a little prayer, and I'm gonna get my tail on out of here. Let me see where'd it go. Give y'all a Sister April, and then I'm gonna get my butt tail out of here. Hold on.
Hey you, yeah you, don't pass by this video. We go through things in life for a reason. And the reason why we go through the things we're going through in life is because God is restoring us. He's building us. He's making us stronger. Many times we ask God to move us out of a situation, and God looking at us like, you can see the situation. Why don't you move your feet out of the situation that you're going through? And many times we attract people, and the people that we attract is not for us. Why? Because our spirit longs for what we attract. So once we get to a point in our life where we start healing and cleansing ourselves, things will still be attracted to us, but we'll know how to reject it. We'll know how to walk away from it. We'll know how to sense that it's not no longer for us. We got to get to a point in our life where we keep God first. We pray without ceasing and never stop praying. And no matter what, we are not alone. No matter what, God haven't forgot about us. He said in his word, I won't leave you nor forsake you. That weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. I believe that my joy is coming in the morning. I know that my joy is coming in the morning. But I need y'all to understand this here. Be around people who see the goodness and the greatness in you. Many times we be around people who don't value us. And the reason why they don't value us because they don't no longer value themselves. And many times the reason why they no longer value themselves because they never value who they were in the first place. The moment that a person can live and learn themselves and examine themselves and value themselves, they can value you. So I need you to get to a point in your life where you choose those who value and love themselves so they're able to value and love you. Like I always say, right on.
I was getting ready to type this in the chat. I ain't got to type this in the chat. Little girl, you gonna stop playing with me, no auntie. Hey, Auntie Greta. I'm gonna punch Brit in the throat, y'all. She played too much. You play too much. But I had just came on. What's up, baby girl? You brat. That's what's wrong with her. She a brat. But I had popped on because I wanted to see what's going on with everybody. Everybody was busy, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna talk about some politics a little bit. So I did. I showed a clip from Roland Martin when JF Kennedy, yeah, you girl, yes, you, was talking about JFK Jr. and his ignorant comments about black kids and teaching them now how to be like superheroes and stupid shit like that, and they should be teach them how not to let the racist stuff get to them because racism ain't never going nowhere. Past it, please. He done irritated my spirit, but I played that, and then I played Jasmine Crockett cussing them folks out. Ooh. So that was good. Yes, you little girl. Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you. You ain't no little girl. You a grown ass woman. Play team too much. But yeah, that was what I came live for. I wanted to talk, but there was nobody around. So I said, you know what? Let me get into what I would wanted to talk to people about anyway. And it might not have came out today, but it did come out today. Okay. I cannot stand her tail. She played too much. I gotta check your live out too. Auntie Greta, I hope you enjoyed your you ain't no 25, girl. Auntie Greta, I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I ain't get to come find you yesterday. She played too much. You ain't no damn 25, girl. Stop playing. Let me give Auntie Greta and Britt praying in the ass to walk through song. Y'all know I play this song no matter what.
When I walk through, I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she fine. Then who brought you? Twins in the beans once again. Yeah, I brought two.
Okay. I had to play that for y'all. I just felt the need to play it because I needed a little upbeat. Britt, you ain't no 25. Stop telling that lie. You must have had your first baby when you was 3. That's all right. I don't care. You could do that. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. But yeah, that was what I talked about because I wanted to see what was going on with the people, see how people was doing. So I talked about some stuff for political crap because I want people to be mindful. And when January get here, I hope y'all got y'all nerves in order. Y'all nerves in order because I'm telling y'all gonna get y'all nerves worked a lot starting the beginning of the year. So we gotta find a way to child. You're so stupid. You're a fool, Britt. Child, listen. Somebody's supposed to be in jail if you had a baby at 4.5. Okay. Somebody's supposed to be in jail for the rest of their life. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody's supposed to be in jail for the rest of their ever loving life. And I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired, but I am still tired. So I just wanted to check on the people and talk about some stuff. But I've been here almost an hour. That's okay, Cece. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thank you, love, for coming to hang with me. I appreciate you. She kept me busy. She kept me entertained. She kept me over here. She kept me company over here. Okay. And then King Bliss came in the building. Because like I said, I figured people are all over and or probably out. Okay. Yeah, Britt said be safe, Cece. So yeah, that's the only reason why I popped on. I've been on for almost an hour. And I'm like, I want to pop on and see how everybody doing. She said, hey, Britt. She a bad little girl. She don't know how to act. She need a beating though. I ain't gonna lie. She need a beating real bad. But that is all that I wanted, y'all. I hope y'all have a good one. I might pop up maybe later on tonight if I'm still awake, or if I wake up, if I fall asleep and I get back up, I might come back online to see what y'all doing. I know Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on tonight, so I'll see what pieces I need to pick and choose out of there I want to talk about. But other than that, I ain't think about it. But also, I hope that everybody should have saw, most people would have saw that Mel wanted her award, and I'm so happy, I'm so proud of her. So shout out to Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers for winning that award. Okay. I'm so happy for her. Then she had her fantastic lives for Friday and Saturday. That was what 18 hours, I think they did Friday and Saturday. Thursday and Friday. It was a long live. They stayed from 6 p.m. They started from 6 p.m. Thursday night until what 4 or 5, I think, in the afternoon the next day. It was crazy. But I had to finally go to sleep. I said, let me take my tail to sleep because I done seen everything I wanted. I done got the 2 things I needed. Let me get my ass out of here before I be spending somebody else's money. You hear me? So I had to get out of there. So much love to Mel for everything that she does. And I love the way she does not let the funuckery that psychopath got going on steal her joy. I love that and I appreciate about her about that because she knows God is in control of that whole situation. And Hotel Hope gonna get what he got coming. So I say thank y'all all for coming to hang with me for a little bit. I appreciate y'all. Who is this Mel? What show is it? Love and Marriage Huntsville. She is the star of Love and Marriage Huntsville. The one that came up with the concept and everything, except this show is not her concept. That's why I said, I wonder if she could take her original concept over to her own network, because that would be wonderful. Because what he built is not it. Okay, what Carlos built is not it. That ain't what she want. Or maybe that's why maybe that's why his contract is up with OWN in December of 2024. And it's not going past that. So that'd be wonderful. Hopefully that happens. I'm just saying. But let me get my tail out of here. Y'all have a lovely, beautiful week, not weekend. Saturday. If I don't catch y'all tonight, maybe I'll pop up tomorrow. But there is a members live tomorrow at 2 p.m. if anybody is wanting to come hang. Okay. If you want to come hang out, members only, it's about 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon and members only. Because I want to have some discussions. I got to get some shit off my chest. Okay. So y'all have a good one. I will catch y'all later. And drop some crowns and hearts in the chat if you got time for it. While the outro plays, y'all have a good day on purpose. And it's a Stu Queen. Be out of here. Where'd it go?